Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel and the guidance for the month of October. And this month we are working with the energy of Bariel, an angel of small miracles and also known as the Wise One. So as you can imagine, we're bringing in a lot of deep wisdom from lives gone by. We're also bringing in those miracles that we're waiting to see. And I'm going to do a bit of an attunement for you all of you that are listening, to connect to the energy of Bariel. And this attunement is going to allow sort of like a switch to be turned on within you. And this is just the information that I felt from Bariel for you all, was like a switch to be turned on so you can access your inner wisdom. And this is going to be just during the video today at some point, but I want to read to you firstly a little bit about the key points for this month of October, also the message from Bariel, and just whatever other information comes through before we begin. So I've written this all at my website, so I'm just going to read to you from what I've written. So the element of Bariel is water, so overseeing the star sign Scorpio, and the colour is like a brownish red colour. I also feel like this is more of a bronzy type of energy as well, really connecting you with your base chakra, connecting you with the earth and all of the knowledge from the earth as well. So the key points, let me just get to them. Alright, the key points are deep wisdom, endings and beginnings, miracles, healing from the past, creation, attunements to knowledge, which is what we're going to do here, spiritual practices, music and manifestation. Those are just some of the key points for the month of October and some of the energy that Bariel brings with him. So let me just see here. Essential oils you can use to connect with Bariel: lemon, orange, cinnamon, juniper and ylang ylang, or just whatever you feel you'd like to use. And here we go. So I'll just read to you a little bit about Bariel, what I've written on my website here for you all. It says, this month we're working with the beautiful energy of Bariel. Bariel is known as the Wise One and Angel of Small Miracles. He brings with him the energy of deep knowledge and an awareness of different levels for you of who you are and what you really want from your journey. This month, or whenever you need to, call on Bariel to help where there are endings or separations, legal or otherwise, and use his assistance to start over again and bring you the confidence you need to stand more independently. Bariel is also an angel of small miracles and can assist you to move to the next levels of your awareness in your spiritual journey. It is wise to accept his assistance as already being in your life rather than being in a habit of pleading for help. And we've talked about this a lot over different videos. You may wish to avoid repeating mistakes of the past, extreme exercise regimes, joining anything that has harsh energy like extreme religions or the like. It will also be wise to share your feelings instead of repressing them. Bariel is also helpful specifically with your clairvoyance and finding your soulmate. Try your best this month to begin new things and open your heart and mind to receiving small miracles and sending and receiving deep love into your heart, which is the seat of your soul. Okay. So the crystals you can use also are jade, coral, rose quartz, lepidolite, tourmaline, and of course any of the quartz family is fine. Okay, so I've written a little bit about the energy of water from my Elemental Kingdom page, which you can always look up. So everything that's sort of talked about in this video is here at my website as well. So I'm going to read to you the message from Bariel coming up soon. But first, let's just go over the key points, and then we're going to do our attunement. Okay, this is attunement to sort of turn the switch on to our ancient knowledge and also to bring those miracles on in our life. So the deep wisdom, many of you have been going through these phases, like we have been up and down in emotion, and I've been feeling unwell for the last week, and I've just been feeling that there's this some sort of attachment, perhaps, and it's an old attachment that keeps coming up. And I've also lost my memory as to one little section of my life. Like, I know bits and pieces about it, but 10 months of taking my children to school at this particular school, I cannot remember doing this. Now, obviously I did do this, you know, but I can't remember doing it, and it's really been playing on my mind. So there's things like this for you, where you've just got this block in time where you don't know exactly what took place. Again, I can tell you particulars around that time. I know exactly the house I lived in. I know where we were. I know what, you know, certain days happened and things. But as far as this particular school and taking the kids there, even when I've looked at pictures of the school, I just still can't imagine myself going in there. But I've always been involved in the kids' school all their lives. So something is baffling to you, something where you're trying to put the puzzle pieces together. So I've started working with Bariel and, you know, saying, look, you know, show me what I need to see. And there are bits and pieces that are starting to come back. This deep wisdom that we also have within us, we just need to remember that we can access this at any time. I know that there are some people out there that claim to be born with higher abilities than everybody else. This is something where I feel is more of an egotistical level of thinking. Some of the ones that are doing it are quite young, so perhaps, you know, it's just the immaturity levels, or I don't know if you've got teenage children or older children, but, you know, my children tend to think that instead of working for someone, they want to be the manager straight away and sort of miss steps. And I'm finding that a lot of the younger people that are coming into spirituality are placing themselves, you know, right at the top of the level without doing all the sort of work and research that they need first. They just feel like, I've got this and I'm better than everybody else. And it's quite a dangerous situation to get yourself into. So just be careful when you are seeking out the knowledge of other people, because remember, we've got it within us, but when you're seeking out the knowledge of other people, that you don't feel inferior. And I really like to stress that, because that's something that you know, was important to myself, that we are all on the same level and that we're all connected in the same way, you know, that we're all able to access this information and, you know, work with the angels, work with guides, work with the spiritual realms, and that we're all at the same level. However, we might tap into things in different ways. You won't ever hear me say that I am above you all, or I'm up here and you guys are down there, or I know more, or I was born with more, or I was born with this, or I was born with that, because I believe we all are at those levels and we're all connected to the divine. But just be careful of those who are coming from an egotistical standpoint and making you feel that you are less than. And this has happened to me before, you know, when I've done courses and things. The leader of the course, you know, looks down at people you know, who are active with their spirituality and, you know, really into it and really working hard, and they make you feel like you have to do more and more and more and more and more in order to be at their level. And that's what I'm talking about here. And Bariel brings us our own sense of deep wisdom, our own, you know, way of doing things, and our feeling of being equal with everybody else. We shouldn't feel above, and if we start feeling above everybody else, then I feel that that's kind of a negative thing and a negative egotistical attachment perhaps. And just be careful of that kind of flow if you ever feel that with someone else, or if you feel something within yourself that is making you feel superior to everybody else. We need to clear that, because that is definitely not coming from the divine. It might be coming from a negative type of an attachment that's making you feel above everybody else. And with that, you know, perhaps look at the wording, you know, that people use if they say things like, I'm going to create an empire, or I'm going to create, you know, I'm born to teach, you know, or to save the world, or, you know, because we all are. So that, you know, if they're singling themselves out, and I feel that this is a need to say, because I'm feeling that there's a lot of this going on around obviously on the internet you're going to see anything you want to see, aren't you? So there's just a lot of it going around, and I feel that it might be, although they may come from good intentions in the beginning, it might start to be a negative thing for people, and we all start to categorize ourselves again, you know. Whereas spirituality is a freedom, and you can believe whatever you want to believe, but we just need to watch those levels of the ego coming in. So the other key point for October is the endings and beginnings. So a lot of people are seeing things completely come to an end, or it's like a door shutting in your face before you can move on to the next levels. And sometimes things that we really want to have happen, and it just feels like we can't push forward for it, even though we really want this to happen. And there is always a reason for that door to feel like it's shut, okay? Although we may feel like it's the best thing for us, if the door shuts on you and you can't push your way forward and it doesn't seem to be happening, say to yourself, okay, there's a better option for me. There's something that I've overlooked. There's something even better, you know, than what I first wanted to do, that's going to lead me to more experience that I need, and, you know, happiness and all those things. So even though we've got endings or endings of cycles, we're starting new ones. So don't worry too much if something happens that is unexpected, and you feel like that door's just been shut. It's because a new opening is coming and you're not aware of this yet. The miracle side of things, you know, miracles happen when we put our energy towards that happening. So although people tend to believe that the angels can make things happen, or your spirit guides can make things happen, they can't, because they need to work with your forward momentum. So in other words, if you're believing in a miracle, if you're believing in things taking place quickly, if you're believing in the best for yourself, then that energy can be matched with the angels, and you've got like that double impact of things happening. So when you're saying, I don't have to do anything, I just let all the angels do all the work, it doesn't work as well. It you know, maybe you might see a little bit happening and a little bit changing, but when you push your energy towards the miracle and you're believing in a miracle occurring, that's when you know, it really does start to happen. You really do see things change. So remember that the name of my website is Divine Miracles, and it's the catchphrase is create one for yourself, because you really are creating miracles with your thoughts, and then you're expecting the angels to assist you with that, and then the miracle can really occur. And sometimes miracles are hidden by different circumstances. So even a miracle could be hidden by an ending, and suddenly something else takes place that's so amazing, you know. So miracles, healing from the past. As I said, you might have blocks of memories that are just wiped out for you at the moment. There's something in there that you need to discover. There's things that you need to go back over and look at, like with this, you know, 10 months of my son's going to this particular school, and I can't remember even the teachers, I can't remember anything. And I know that there was a lot of things going on in my life at that time that were very, very excruciatingly painful. So maybe in all of that pain, I've blocked out the mundane, you know, taking the kids to school kind of thing, and I just can't get over it. And it was doing my head in for a while there, and I'm like, why can't I remember this? I've got to remember something. So there's something in there that I need to discover, and that's going to be the same from you. Heal from the past, learn from your experience, and then move forward in happiness within yourself. Creation, okay, so we are all creative beings, and when we're creating, we're healing, and you know, it's really, really important that you do as much creativity as you can. This helps you to manifest, it helps to ground you, it helps to also open up your abilities, it helps with your healing, just on every level. So whatever creative thing that you're doing, don't let anyone tell you it's stupid. You just keep on doing, or writing, or drawing, colouring, whatever it is for you, because it's helping you in some way. And through this, you will get the inspiration you need to move to the next levels of your awareness, which what we're always doing. We're always moving to those next levels. Okay, so the attunements to knowledge. This is something that Bariel will do for us all, and I will sort of just meditate on this with you all, and we're going to get the switch turned on within us and see what happens from there. Spiritual practices, whatever you believe in, whatever you want to do, you know, do it. Just checking yourself that it's not coming from a negative standpoint, because that just brings more to you. And when it's egotistical, it doesn't seem to last either. You know, many people that you know that have these huge egos, you know, they may seem to get really successful in the beginning, and then suddenly it just all falls away when people start to work things out, or people start to feel intimidated, or that they are less than. People don't want to be less than anybody else. We all want to be on each other's level, you know, and the problem has been for so long that we always feel like we need to reach something. You know, we are comparative of other people, and then when people are actually doing it to us, you know, it makes it even worse. So let's forget all of that programming of comparing ourselves to other people. Just be yourself, be cool with who you are, you know, check your ego, and you know, just do things that make you feel happy within yourself, feel joy within yourself, and that's all we need to do. Music and manifestation. So music always goes hand in hand with manifesting, you know, your dreams and desires. You might wake up with songs on your mind, and usually that is coming from either a loved one or the angels trying to give you a message in the song. I often have songs on my mind, and sometimes Pete and I both wake up and we've got the same stupid song in our head. It's like, what's that all about? But it keeps that, you know, if you look at all the words of things, you know, you got a message there. Maybe you've been asking for things. But music for manifestation, listen to sounds, listen to songs, listen to anything that makes, you know, you have memories, you know, anything that takes you back. I love to listen to 80s rock. I love to listen to hair ballads, you know, the big hair ballads. I love listening to heavy metal. I love listening to classical music. I love listening to just guitaring on its own, or just drumming on its own, all these different things. And I don't care. Some people say, oh, I just listen to Motown, or I just listen to soul, or I just listen to reggae. I'm like, no, I'll listen to it all. I'll listen to absolutely anything. It's just whatever I feel like on the day. And then pretend that I'm playing the drums or something, or I'm playing my bass or whatever, or singing, pretending I'm singing all the time, and, you know, making up silly things. And it's good. It's really good to keep that inner child happening with you too. Okay, so those are all the key points. I know there's quite a lot of them for the month of October. It's going to be, we're building up to colder weather here in the UK and the United States and Canada and things. We're building up to the colder weather. In Australia, you're starting to build into the warmer weather soon, you know, the southern hemisphere. So the changes are coming with how we're feeling within ourselves too. The changes are coming with you know, the scenery and everything around us, and, you know, what we start to wear and how we wear our hair, and all different things start to change again. Maybe do something completely different this year, something completely out of your comfort zone that changes, you know, the events in your life, and like really starts to change things quickly for you as well. As we go through October and we go through our healing, and we're getting, you know, the changes are happening and the wisdom is coming through, don't forget about writing things down, or speaking about things, or making your website, or, you know, just creating some YouTube videos or something, speaking about the experiences that you're having. And you'll be surprised how many people say, oh my God, I'm having the exact same, you know, experiences going on here. What does it mean? And then you start discovering together, you know, and it's an awesome thing to have happen. Okay, I'll do the message from Burial, and then we'll do our attunement. And for the elements, you know, the messages for all the elements, I'm going to make a separate video so I can talk a little bit about that as well. So anyway, here's the message from Burial. Dear ones, blessings and love to you all. I'm Burial, known as one of the angels of miracles and deep wisdom, and I bring with me the power of many thousands of angels to help you to understand that I am part of who you are, in the sense that you are already wise, and you already are able to create miracles for yourself. Never doubt who you really are. We angels will assist you to open up to the unconditional love that is always there for each of you. The love never ends for you, no matter what mistakes you feel you have made. It is time now to really begin to heal from the past and allow these emotions and memories to come to the surface, to deal with them, to let them remind you of how far you have actually come on in your journey. There's no need to repeatedly beat yourself up for things you feel are unforgivable. Please know there is only ever love and understanding for you, not control or punishment. We realize this may have been taught to you as you have grown, or has been stuck in your energy patterns from lives gone by. Please know as you ask, this is cleared and removed from your karmic pattern and auric fields. You each deserve a fresh start, so accept cleansing of these past burdens now. Just by reading or listening to this, if there is acceptance in your heart, it is done. A lot of wisdom is flowing to you now, so take note of your inner feelings and nudges, as this is how we communicate with you and answer questions for you too. You each are coming into your own. There is no need for competition amongst you, as this just leads to more judgment and a feeling of being less than or better than others, which each of you in true light are equals. You see how this was important. Embrace yourself completely for who you are, and know that as you move into this new cycle, many things will be revealed to you if you are ready to receive. Feel the love of the divine for you flowing to you always, and embrace this in your heart as you move forward with confidence and pride in yourself for the journey you've had and the one which is unfolding now. We love you and stand by you always. Much love, Bariel. Okay, so that was important, that piece of information. You are each coming into your own. There is no need for competition amongst you, as this just leads to more judgment and a feeling of being less than or better than others, when each of you in true light are equals. Okay, and we're all completely equal. We've all got the angelic seed within us. We've all got the abilities within us to do whatever it is that we want to do, and let our light shine, as long as we are staying on an equal with everybody else, and just doing your best from your heart, to help other people and to guide them to help themselves. And I really feel that that's part of why I've started Divine Miracles and things, was to help people to help themselves, not just say do this and this, but then really work with people on why they feel the way that they do, and how they can get through that and then to the next levels, and then away they go. It's not like they keep having to come back, although I'm really happy when some of you guys do, but you'll know that you've got the tools to move forward and do what you need to do, and you'll feel better than feeling worse, and there's nothing worse than that, is there? Okay, so let's do the attunement to Bariel. Okay, now you don't have to do anything other than close your eyes and be accepting of this process, and I'm going to close my eyes too. And I'm going to ask also that we have our guardian angels around us. We have Archangel Michael with us, protecting us. We have Archangel Raphael with us, working on healing things. And we're asking Bariel, the angel of October, the angel of October and miracles, to move forward. So we're just going to close our eyes. Okay. So just now imagine that you are surrounded by all of the angelic realm. You are protected, you are safe and secure, and you are ready for this beautiful attunement from the angel Bariel. And I just want you to put your hand over your heart space. And just imagine going inward to this heart space. And as you move inward, I want you to imagine a beautiful bronze colored light just pulsating behind your heart space. Okay, now this is the angel Bariel. He's connecting with you now. And just at this heart space, I want you to imagine this bronze light slowly moving down, down, down through the body, coming out through the bottom of your feet and moving its way down through to the center of the earth very, very quickly. And see this light sort of entwining around the center of the earth and placing your initials down there at the center of the earth. And now moving very quickly back up, 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 through the feet, up through the body. Just keep your hand on your heart space. Now the light is growing very big now. It's encompassing the entire body. Beautiful bronze shimmering light. And just in your imagination or in your mind's eye, sense or intend to see like light switches just turning on all around your inner being. All these light switches are turning on. And now imagine that you are connected to the deep wisdom. You are grounded to the earth. And now at the crown of your head, you can see it opening. And the beautiful bronze light is pouring out through the crown of your head, encompassing the whole entire body with ancient symbols embedded now into your auric field. These are symbols of wisdom, miracles, abundance, manifestation, spiritual knowledge. And whatever you need in particular, it'll be given to you now. In your heart, just give thanks for this taking place. And see this beautiful bronze light now traveling as far as the eye can see, into the sky and into the clouds. And we give thanks to Bariel and all the angelic realm for this beautiful attunement that stays with us, and at any time we can access it by switching on the switch. There should be one switch in particular that you took careful note of, and that's your switch. Turn that on when you need it. Thank you to Angel Bariel and the entire angelic realm for supporting us, guiding us and attuning us to this ancient knowledge. And when you're ready, just open up your eyes. Okay, so how did you enjoy that? You could feel a lightness of being, and you can feel that beautiful warm energy around you as well. And just know that you've been attuned, and that means that you don't have to be attuned again. You just imagine a switch inside of you, and that switch is for wisdom. And we're going to do quite a few different attunements coming up now, and we can switch different things on within us that as we need it, and do it all together, which is even more powerful to do it that way. So pay attention now of your dreams, of your memories, of your feelings, of what things you're looking at on the internet, what you feel drawn to doing. I'm really feeling drawn to really writing some things and getting some things out there. I've had a hard time balancing a lot of different things that have been coming up in my life lately, but I'm going to do my very best to get this knowledge out and share whatever I feel and whatever is going on, whatever I feel that you guys need or want to read about, judging from the videos that you watch and things. I'm going to do my best to just give that knowledge away, and that is my gift. That is what I really love to do, and that's why I make these videos and give things away, because you don't find it too often. You know, people don't give their secrets away or do anything. They just, you know, say, and if you want to know more, then you need to pay $29.95. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. But I'm going to give you anything, all the knowledge that I have from all the years of doing this, and just give it away, and then off you go and practice those things, remembering that you're always able to connect yourself. You're always able to have that. It's your divine right to have that connection. It's within all of us, and we just all need to stop comparing ourselves to each other and just share and you know, give, and also open up our arms to receive too, because the more you receive, the more you can give to other people, and that's sort of how it works. So as part of all the giving and receiving thing, once again, I'm doing a half price for the month of October. If you've been watching this video and you've watched it this far, then you can have the half price reading. You just connect with me. I'll put my email address down below. You check out the personal readings on my page. You half the price, hit the donate button, enter that half price amount, and then send me via email your questions, and away we go from there. And I do this quite often. I will do half price deals, you know, as often as I can, or donation, or whatever it is, to help you, you know, to grow, you know, to be, to bring out the best in you, and that's my mission in life. So with that being said, I hope that you have a wonderful month of October. Stay tuned for the different elements and the messages for each one of them. And until the next video, it's much love to you all, and goodbye for now. Bye.